conversation. We talked about this last week, but if there are any projects that the township's interested in proceeding with a funding application to Casey's federal appropriations, we can talk about that now. We would just ask that you provide us with that list sooner than later so that we can get our applications
So we have it
going.
on the agenda to authorize it, apply for money. It's on, right?
Yeah, so we have that on the agenda.
So yeah, item 6 under new business is funding availability for Finleyville-Orama sewage project. Yeah, so I guess mine is just kind of a general inquiry. This Casey Appropriations is a specific funding program that's open now with a deadline to apply being March 17th.
So this would give you that motion. Is that?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, if the township wants to submit an appropriations request to the Casey program for the Finleyville-Orama project, we can do that, yeah.
Okay.
DJ, does this require a local map?
Do we want any other opportunities besides that?
Right, I guess my question is, are there any additional projects beyond the sewer project on Finleyville-Orama Road that we would want to submit additional applications for?
Well, I think we have the Mingo Circle.
Okay, so now that we brought that up. Yesterday I got an email that the H2O grant is incomplete. He sent that to Harshman and Associates, to which Terry Gladys sent it back that we no longer represent the township. So before you pay Harshman for the H2O grant application, it is incomplete and they are not completing it.
Which project is that, Michelle?
The Mingo Circle.
Okay.
So
we made a motion to, have them do that. They apparently did do it, but it's incomplete. And when the state reached out to them about getting it completed, they just answered them back, we don't represent the township anymore.
Okay.
So the H2O grant from Mingo is incomplete and not gonna get completed by Harshman apparently.
well,
Do we want to address those
He did bill us for
deficiencies?
completing it though, he has billed us for that.
here's the problem with Mingo Circle. You and I are well aware, not much was done with that project since what, 2018?
It's very, very early stages, yeah.
And basically, when I talked to him here one time, I mentioned about the cost, and I said, are the costs updated? He was supposed to update the cost. I don't know if that was ever done. But that project isn't even close to being.
I don't believe the H2O grant could have been completed. I don't believe, based on the information we were asking him and giving, I don't know that he had the answers to all the questions.
Well, the question is, when's the last time they updated their Act 5 to 47.47?
For Mingo Circle?
For the whole township, I mean.
I'm not sure. I've seen certain amendments to certain areas as recently as 2020, but I'm not sure when the official plan was originally passed.
Could we just do a task activity report for that, or is that not good enough for DEP purposes?
I believe there was a plan amendment done, but I'm not sure where that stands relative to permitting and design and, having a project that's ready to be constructed.
Would you be shocked that the engineering of that project was over $250,000 so far? Does it feel like it got $250,000 worth of engineering into that project so far?
He's not going to answer that.
I'm gonna take the fifth.
He's going to defer to not answer. That's how that works.
But it's in what you said, the juvenile stages.
From what I've seen, it looks to be in the very, very early stages of the project design.
All right.
So my question is, we can certainly get an application submitted for the Finleyville-Orama project to the Casey program, and then, expanding upon that, or is there anything else that the township would be interested in submitting an application for?
By March 17th.
By March 17th, yeah. And to answer your question, Chuck, yeah, there is a 20% local match. So, I believe it's 20% for water and sewer related projects, and then if it's roadway or bridge related work or something along those lines, it would be 25% local match. So it's an opportunity for the board to consider, and an opportunity to get up to 3/4 of the project funded, so.
Well, could we use Penvest as a match for that, you think, maybe?
Certainly, yeah, you can mix and match and kinda, we have other clients that go to different,
I think if you get grant from Penvest, you know, you can't, does Penvest say if you get a grant from somebody else, they substitute?
Yeah, he's thinking of Penvest loan to match through the match.
Oh, loan's different.
Yeah, he's thinking of a Penvest loan to get the 20% match.
so we have two employees at our office that their full-time job is to do funding related research and administer all that. As I understand it, if you receive grant funding to supplement a project, Penvest is gonna take that into account when they provide you with the
Penvest
loan.
will normally, cause we did the Alrama project here. Penvest will normally, if you get grant money from another source, they'll deduct that grant money.
Yes, right.
From a grant from them. But I think I got them to, I used my connections, I guess, and they decided not to take the grants away for $50 million from grant. That was another story. Why don't we do this, what else, is there something else you guys need, just like.
There's so much.
Why don't we do this, what we get to me, we'll discuss it, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
There's so much. It feels
Yeah,
like
I know.
it's